Okay, this is a Zalaknight D12 IS5 run. You basically want to start with Caster Specialist. E2 Dorothy basically can handle any stage of first floor, even emergencies. You can basically do any stage with Dorothy S3, except for the stage we're about to go into, where you probably want S2. The physical damage from the S2 mines is better at dealing with basically everything. D12, you can probably get that plan, that crystal. You also use scavenger to bait the drones, essentially. And so you basically have the enemies run into the mines to explode the drone. I tried doing this on D15. Dorothy can't kill the spine anymore, which is too bad. But yeah, you just don't deploy Dorothy near the spine, and you just handle the rest of the map. Can't get the plan, but it's fine. You at least pass the emergency. Yeah, there you go. So Zalak, you really need to get kind of lucky with the vouchers in the first few floors. You really want to get a caster defender voucher. Caster for click or defender for ashlock. I got a sniper, but I just kept playing anyways. I'm pretty sure for IS5, the vouchers you get, there's like a certain number of vouchers, like you either get like 2 classes more often than the rest of the classes. So if you don't get lucky with your first few vouchers, that's how your run's gonna look like for the rest of the run. It's always those same vouchers. So if you want to keep playing, you basically just have to buy vouchers at the shop. This stage, Berman, is super easy. You just mine the shit out of everything. It's a free map.
All I could say is marvelous.
Anyways, you want to get vouchers from the shop as much as possible. Here we got lucky. We got the caster, which is good. And we got a lot of plans. We want to get talons just for more emergencies, so we have more relics. Here I just took the emergencies. The first floor emergency, you get a free relic. I just wanted the extra power. It probably is better to use it in the second floor, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the buff we got, the debuff we got was health debuff. Doesn't matter for this stage, just put Dorothy down, spam her mines up until she gets her max attack buff, and then, yeah, that's it. We can't get the bird there to get the Originium ingots, that's fine. So anyways, back on the first floor. First floor, you just want to get as many vouchers as possible for units you want. You basically want as much of your DPS, and if possible, Honeyberry for your healing as soon as possible. You can basically do it with Click or Ashlock as your second DPS after Dorothy, but preferably you get Click, and hopefully you get Click E2 very soon. There we got an HP relic, which is good. This one's a really good rogue up, rogue trader buff. Here we got E2 click, really nice, and then we're gonna get gravel. Gravel is really nice throughout everything. Wait, that wasn't gravel? What? Oh, Lynn. We got Lynn. Sorry. So we got basically all our DPS is basically Dorothy, Click, Lynn, and Ashlock. So getting sorry, here's where we get gravel. We picked up Lynn. We got E2 Lynn now, even better. And now we get gravel. So this is a really, really strong start. Yeah, I got the wood carved knife relic. It's just nice to be able to deal with the spines with Ashlock once we get her, instead of just relying on arts damage. So we got a really good first floor. We are, oh yeah, we're going for ending 1. We get the pure white petals and the wordless deeds just to get more relics when we exchange them.
You want to go together?
So you basically want to look for as many fights as possible. You want to get the relics, but you also just need lots of recruitment vouchers, just to round out your squad. We're pretty good on our squad. We have E2 Click, we have E2 Dorothy, we have Lynn E2. Only DPS we're missing now is Ashlock, and then we need a healer, so we need Honeyberry. For this map, you basically want to deploy Click, not hitting that spine right away. It's better if, say, the spine was on the right side. You can just deploy Dorothy to handle everything. Yeah, this map, it depends. If you get the debuff where you get more spines and they have more health and everything, 2 spines spawn at the center of the map, which means you can basically not put any unit down where those range tiles are facing up. So in that case, you actually want to put Dorothy in the top left corner facing right, and that can handle 3 lanes straight away. And if you get lucky, then you can just, so as long as like the enemies don't spawn on the far right side, you can basically do this map for free with Dorothy on the left side. This one was fine. Click was able to handle the spine, got the plan, got the chest. Here we get lucky, we get the honey bear really early, so we basically got the perfect squad right away to do everything we want. Also max mental toil, so we're just gonna throw away inspirers and thoughts until we get under. We want to keep as many plans and relics as possible. Okay, this clear the crowd. Emergency is probably the worst map before too, so you can do it. You need to use Dorothy S2. So basically what you want to do is what you see, put down your Vanguard, put Scavenger down, and then you want to deploy Dorothy facing up, and you want to mine out where those sword guys are going to come down. Here I have a different option because I have Lyn, and Lyn's E2. She can basically kill everything. So I just wait for Lyn her S3 to charge, and then I'm basically be able to kill all the sword dudes. But the normal way to do this map is if there are 2 sword guys on the top and 2 sword guys to the bottom left, you use Dorothy S2 mines, and you drag one of them each at a time. And the mine does so much damage, and they get bound for like 6 seconds or 5 seconds. You can basically kill them fast enough. For the rest of the map, you basically just want to use gravel to pick up each one of the sword guys one at a time, and also have a mine and gravel one of the invisible guys, essentially. And so if you do that, you get all the invisible dudes. Watch out for the one which comes out from the top left box in the middle of the map. You can use click and get one of the plans if you're quick enough. You basically you don't want to kill all the enemies right away. Usually on this map, you want to delay that last sniper to have click have enough time to kill the spine. But other than that, this map is very tricky. So yeah, key is bring Dorothy S2. The bind is God save. We got arts damage and a new Vanguard voucher. I was debating whether to take Flametail or Scavenger, but my squad's still pretty small, and I want the extra power from Scav to survive, so I just picked that. Home Dust, really nice. So this next map, we got the one with the spines debuff, and so yeah, normally this map is not that bad. You can basically pick up a spine for free, even in D15. You just have to deploy click twice. Here the spines block the tile I really want Dorothy on, which is on the top right tile. But Dorothy down here facing down, having Scav tank the shots, it works perfectly fine. Here, because we have Honeyberry, we can basically pop down Honeyberry, pop down Click, pop down Lyn, and we can take both spines for free. So this one is, if you have Honeyberry in this map, it makes it way easier. If you don't, then you basically just have to have Click. You'll have Click take one of the spines, and you can't get the other one, which is fine. Click will probably just like do as much damage to the spine and then die, and then you deploy her again and take the next spine. You don't really have to worry about the mechanical thing that comes from the bottom right. It goes up to the top through the stairs, and then you can just have a whole bunch of mines destroyed later. Here we get lucky where we get the fat rat. We just mine the hell out of him. Just mine his entire path. He walks so slowly that you basically get Dorothy mines all the way up. And even if he makes it all the way up, we have Lyn, we have Click. He's basically dead. So this is a good extra rally for us. I've done some D15 attempts with Zalak, but you need like a god tier run to be able to get anything. Starting DP is good. Guard voucher is not good. But that's fine. Alright, we reach the... not the shop, but the thought shop, essentially. We have a lot of thoughts to exchange, which is really, really good. We had to throw away some because we were overweight, but... it's unfortunate. I didn't really want to throw away plans, but... yeah, so I just threw away some relics. We got the Mecha Caster one, and King's Relic. And we got a Thoughts plus Attack. Thoughts plus Attack is really good. Basically means you're basically always buffed because you're basically always overweight. We got the Kaltsit fight for floor 3. Kaltsit fight is really easy if you have Lin S3 and some attack buff. Because you can put Lin on the far left side and just spawn camp Kaltsit and monster. So my relics are pretty good so far. I just need some HP buffs. We're doing ending 1, so we need some HP buffs to live through Fremont's attacks. So I think right now we still have the debuff on the spines, but Click with the relic charges are up really, really fast, so not too bad. Lin on the left side charges her skill. She'll kill that other spine. We'll continue from there. So there's a few variants of this map. There's one with these explodey guys. There's one with the casters. The casters one is the worst of the variants of this map. Mostly because the range tiles aren't safe anymore. But otherwise, this map is free with Dorothy. You just mine everyone coming down, and they basically will never reach you. Dorothy here is really, really nice. As you see, we already put a lot of damage on the Trophy Asher, and he died to the mines. Because Lin can hit the tiles in the north lane. Otherwise, you basically just have to wait until he comes and just mine the hell out of him as he walks down the bottom lane.
Your decisions were on the mark.
So that's this map.
The goddess of truth? Can I touch your forehead? For good luck, you know, while I tackle my next experiment.
Vanguard, so we got Flametail now. So I'm definitely going to the possibility. Yeah, I wanted emergency, but no luck there. I think I go... oh yeah, nice. I got another emergency. So this emergency is fine if you have a bit of attack. It gets a little tricky if you want to get both the spines here. Or all 3 spines, rather. Right now it's easy because we have like a super overpowered squad. So basically you have Scav start, Click to get one of the spines, and Dorothy on the left to handle all the spiders. And if you're lacking a little bit of damage, you can have Dorothy mines hit the Sarkaz coming down the middle lane. Right now I'm deciding whether to retreat Click or how I want to do this. Basically I retreat Click, put Lin down, she's going to take care of the other spine as well as deal with the middle lane. I want Click to get the plan on the left side. Yeah, this map is really free with my squad right now, but it can get a little scary once those Devourer guys start walking. But because Dorothy's done so much damage to them already, it's basically free. So I needed Click and Honeyberry here because I don't think Click will survive and kill the spine. So right now I'm just delaying for Lin's skill. Once Lin's skill's up, everything will die. So Click got the spine. She's dealing with the rest of the Devourers. Here, Lin's skill runs out a little bit too early. It's fine. We still have mines. Dorothy's back. And we'll just mine and slow down for as long as possible. Yeah, that's basically it. This map is one of the okay ones. There's only a few, there are quite a few maps which Zalaks can't do depending on the squad you get. most floor 3 maps are okay. There's the floor 2 maps, which is the furnace vents one. That one is like almost a killer if you get emergency. The only one on floor 3 which is not possible Zalak is Careless Magic, which we saw. Careless Magic is the one with all the slugs which go around all the explodey altars. That one we can't do with Zalak, even with Honeyberry and Ashlock and something. It's like way too much. So this one is the bosky of the map we just did. The difference is like there are enemies which spawn the square of death essentially. Oh yeah, this also one has the casters in it. So this one's fine. We have Honeyberry, we have Lynn, we have Dorothy Mines. And it's not an emergency either, so this one's actually easy. So I think as you saw, the Trilby Asher just got spawn camped by Lynn. She was on skill and he sits on the left side for a very, very long time. So, yeah, once you get Lynn E2, you're really powerful. The thing that we are missing is we are missing Ashlock. That's a useless voucher. That one gives shields per Inspire used, and I basically use as many Inspires as possible to get max stacks. You get plus 50% HP, which is kind of the relics we're missing. It's just HP. So this map, One Emergency, Apocalypse Gap, it's the one where you can get like unlimited plans, but it could be a little dangerous depending on which block. So you can either have a gap in the top side or on the right bottom side. The more dangerous one is the right bottom side, because those spines are in the way, you have to clear them really fast. It's really annoying. Otherwise, this map, you want to have everyone come down. You can use Dorothy Mines to reveal the civilians. As you'll see, I'll mess up this map and I'll leak a bit. You need to be careful with where you put your Dorothy Mines. You can't blow up that right side box, or you're kind of screwed. I want to get all the plans, but I think I can't get the bottom left one. But I get everything else, which is really nice. So at the opening of this map, they have the snipers which take DP away from you. Yeah, I have Lynn debate. Still takes DP, but it's fine. There's only two dangerous parts to this map, really. It's that red guy on the left side and the civilians respawn into those defenders on the right side, bottom left going up. You can mine them and they'll die, but you kind of run out of Dorothy Mines by the end of this game. You see where I put the mine on the top of the spine there? Don't put that mine there. It'll blow up the block, and then you'll be very sad, which is how I will be in a few seconds. I wanted to kill the spine with the mine, which is with the intention, but forgot about the side effect. So it's okay though. Yeah, goodbye block. So sad. Yeah, don't do that. You should be fine. The Sarkaz at the top, you should mine them because there's just a bunch of them that come out. I think I turned off Lynn's skill here. That's a mistake. I didn't know when those things were going to move. If you keep Lynn's skill on, I'm not gonna leak the top left big guy. If I didn't do that, I probably could put more mines at the bottom left guy and also stalled him long enough to put click down and not leak him either. In this case, I leaked both of them, so that was a mistake on my part, but it's okay. I only lost shields, so Explorer pack, a little bit useless for me, but it's okay. Yeah, here we finally got our first defender voucher, so Ashalok. Alright, so the emergency here is Kaler's Magic emergency. This one is, yeah, you can't do it, even with whatever squad you have. You probably can't do this map. So I reroll, hoping for another emergency. We got a safe house. It's fine. We'll take the safe house. Here I'm hoping for 4 plans or a squad. I take the upgraded for Ashalok. We have Ashki too. That's basically all the DPS we want. So here, I think I reroll. Yeah, reroll. Get Blotted Sky. This map is really easy. You basically put Dorothy Click and Scavenger. Here we have Ashalok to bait the spines, the flying spines. There's 2 variants of this. One is the spine on the top or the bottom. Ideally, the spine is on the top. Having Dorothy where Click is right now is the better position because she can mine up the path those Sarkaz are coming right away. But in this case, you have to put Click down and then Dorothy. On D12 is not much of a problem. On D15, it's you have to spend more DP to start the map. You saw we use Gravel to bait all the spines. We're going to use Ashalok to bait the rest of the spines and Lynn. If you have Ashalok and Lynn, the rest of this map is really easy. If you don't, you basically have to use Gravel and a lot of mines to kill everything. Killing the Burden Beast at the end is fine, you just mine up the entire area. We killed the Burden Beast really early with Lynn, so it's not a problem. We got the Relic for Inspire for more HP. We just pick up You Official for whatever reason, doesn't really matter. She has her uses. Unfortunate, I wanted to get an emergency, but we got Lost and Found. It's okay. Just exchange whatever relic you want. Deployment limit, very nice. Rogue Trader. So here I'm just looking for extra relics and maybe round out your squad a little bit. Get the extra defender voucher to get Cement, Luto, and Luto. There's a Home Dust, which is nice. This one, Castle Offering, is debatable how good it is for ending 1. Because you're not going to have your units deployed long enough to take advantage of it. I took the Rusted Blade Protraction. Number of specialists means movement speed decreased. I have 3 specialists, so like a, what's it, 24% decrease in speed. It's pretty good. Pick up E2 for Gravel, and I dip. I got a little bit lucky. I got the second upgrade to the relic for number of thoughts gives you attack damage. So here I just convert to get invasion plus 20% attack, and I go into the third floor fight, boss fight. I'm just trying to keep as many thoughts as possible on me as much, because I think right now I have like plus 8% attack speed per relic. Per thought, and I think I have like 10 thoughts or something, so I'm like plus 80% attack, which is crazy. Like, look how fast Click just destroyed that spine. Look how fast Dorothy kills everything. It's crazy. Yeah, Kaltsit map, as long as it's not the other variant, really easy. You put Lynn down to the left side and you spawn camp. Lynn also baits the drones. Here you will usually want Click on the left side instead of getting the other spine, but I know Lynn is just gonna destroy everything, which as you can see she did. So this is a free map with my current squad. It might be a little tricky if you don't have any attack buffs, you just won't have enough damage to spawn camp them right away.
Environmental scan.
So you really want Click there to deal the extra bit of damage.
Mission accomplished. Of course, the doctor's tactics are flawless.
Alright, Vanguard, E2 Flametail. We got the plus 40% arts damage. So we're getting a lot of attack relics, which is really, really nice. We just need some more defensive relics now, just to live long enough. I think I'm playing my path and I want to get to the Bosky. So most of these maps you can do on normal and emergency. The one which is a little scary is probably Modern Warfare, the one with all the robots. Mostly because there's the casters which spawn out from each of the boxes now, and you need to deal with them or else you can't take the altars. I can't remember which one I took when I did this. I think I took Time Worm Tensions. I'm just seeing if I can do every map. Anyways, Modern Warfare, if you get the debuff with the extra spines, extra health in the spines, that map gets really, really, really hard. I think I've re-rolled like three nodes and I've like not gotten emergencies. So I was double checking like, do I actually have talons? Am I crazy? So I wanted the extra plans, so I could basically go down after. In general, face-offs are probably better than taking fights. It's basically a free relic, at least, and if you can do the third column, it's even better. Here, I think I have to refresh, because I can't do either of them. Justin, I don't think I can do. His stun will basically mean I am dead. But it's so funny. The middle column is just like the chest, the flying chest, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of dumb. This is super easy. Just click that on them, then he dies. Also, I'm like super buffed with attack, so super easy like that. So I got the one with more ingots per node traversed. I go to the shop and just see what's there, see if I can pick anything up. Got my E2 medic, honeyberry, nice. Don't really have anyone else to upgrade. Yeah, I picked up the portrait just for extra health. So Fremont, other than damage, he has like S rank res, but like A rank defense. So you kind of want to deal more physical damage. So Ashlock is really good. She also has really good range. So doing physical damage is good, and just having enough HP to live through his attacks is what you really need. So Modern Warfare is on normal, it's really, really easy. You just deploy Click, you deploy Dorothy, you take the first far right altar, and then you deploy Lynn, destroy the rest of the left side robots. Dorothy Mines can take all the turrets, and that's it. Once you get all the turrets, you're basically invincible. On emergency, and depending on if you get a debuff where there's spines and stuff, there's a spine right below the top right turret, and that really sucks, especially on D15, or rather on D14, where enemies get debuff, get a buff like a 50% damage reduction within the aura. Then this map gets a little hard. You basically are really tight on DP to begin with, and you need to take the altars as fast as possible. But normal mode, it's okay. That's actually pretty free. Super over limit, but we got our second defender ticket, so great cement. I think that's the last defender ticket we see. So no E2 cement, but it's fine. Okay, so sorted surveillance. This one has like the 3 spines and the casters on the top left side. You need damage in order to do this map. Otherwise, you will lack the damage to kill the spines, and also the Sarkaz will just like kill you. So you want to kill the first spine. Ideally with click. And then once click handles that, you put mines in the path of the casters to kill everyone. Right now I'm super attack buffed, so everything dies. But usually the casters reach all the way to the left side before you kill them. You also want Dorothy facing right just to help out with damage. You can also face Dorothy left. That's also fine. You help out your vanguards. But here everything just died. And Lynn got the far left mine. Sorry, the far left plan.
Of course, the doctor's tactics are flawless.
Minus attack, really good. Good for Fremont. I think we click up Shaw. Yeah, pick up Shaw. So here I just discard whatever to get down. I discard a lot. I picked up a lot of plans, so I discard some plans. We're going through both wish fulfilled. You can risk it and try to re-roll for emergencies and do the emergencies, because right now I'm strong enough, but yeah, if you re-roll and get like a lost and found or something, definitely not worth it. So I just picked it up. Extra relics. I took the 20% healing effectiveness. We only have honeyberry for healing, so we really want the extra healing. Yeah, I picked up squad size, and then I got a deployment debuff, which sucks. Yeah, I think I should have took the Originium, because that next relic I got the chalice for extra attack speed for Originium. And I don't really need the squad space, really. I basically have every operator I need. I have cement and everything, so. Okay, so 5th floor. There are several maps which are kind of scary. One of them is this map, emergency mode. Even normal mode is really scary. Yeah, this witch care, whatever. The reason it's scary is because it's hard. It's hard to get either one of the altars and devices, either the top right or the bottom left. Basically, the only operator which can reach those is Ashlock. So you kind of want to deploy her twice, but you don't really have the time to. But as you'll see, like, because we have so much damage, we kill all the Devourers really, really fast, and then it doesn't really matter. So, in this case, you have Lynn. You need a lot of DP, so just deploy down your vanguards and get some DP. You want to clear out left side as fast as possible. Right side, you can be a little bit slow. So you want to kill all the Devourers as fast as possible. So the Devourers have really weak defense, so you just do as much physical damage as possible. So once you clear that, take the top left. You're going to deploy Ashlock facing down to take the bottom left device. And then you use Lynn on S3 to pick both of the right side devices at the same time. So if you don't have the damage to kill the Devourers on the left side, you're pretty much screwed. You can't take one of the devices, and then these cello players will ruin your day. So Right now, I'm strong enough where this map is free, but otherwise, this map is really, really scary. Because you'll see, like I'm barely able to get that device before all these guys are in range. Other than that, this map's done. So.
Fire's extinguished. Ready to return to base.
Alright, no recruitment vouchers that we need. Yeah, nice. So here I'm just trying to get as many ingots as possible. You can get 7 ingots if you get lucky enough. Plus 6 shields. And so this fight, I need to double check which this fight is, but this one is the one where there's just a ton of drones and no ground tiles. If you're strong enough, this map is super free. The only tricky thing they should handle is that there's the flying chests that come out. And if you stun them, they basically just fall into a hole. So you want to use Flametail S2 because that has a like a Texas-like stun, and that'll stun them, put them to the ground, and they'll just immediately fall down the holes. So if you have enough damage, click Dorothy can handle all the drones flying in, and it's basically no problem. And here we have a limited deployment limit, but it doesn't really matter because we don't have very much ranged anyways. So as you see, like, clicking Dorothy are just one-shotting everything. And you'll see Flametail user S2 knock that thing on the floor, walks out of the stairwell, falls into the hole. So you basically want to do that as much as possible. Oh yeah, also you can see Click's S2 will stun as well on her random chance. So yeah, this map is pretty free if you have enough damage. Otherwise, you will probably die because you don't have enough. Yeah, the fat rat basically has no chance, especially with Ashlock. Oh, you saw I retreated Flametail? Don't do that. I was dumb.
Fire's extinguished. Ready to return to base.
Cool. Deployment limit and 30 ingots. 30 ingots is great. I think our attack speed is like, it's 5 ingots per attack speed, right? So pretty buff. Yeah, this fight again. This on emergency. It's basically fine. You need damage, and you need damage. You need damage first off. If you don't have damage, don't take this fight. If you can't kill the sub bosses, you're basically dead. The strategy to the fight is basically kill the archer first, then kill the melee guy. The archer is way more dangerous because he'll hit basically every tile you can deploy your operators on. So you need to kill it. You want to spawn camp the archer first. Given how strong we are, this map is really, really easy. You'll see, like, we kind of, even though we're crazy amount of damage and attack speed, we still struggle a little bit to kill everyone. Here Dorothy just basically completely handles the left side casters and whoever they spawn. You might lack a little bit of damage, and so you may want another operator there to help out. You don't really have anyone because you want to put everyone on the right side to handle the archer first. But maybe you'll spend some more mines, essentially. So Dorothy will probably be out of mines by the time the boss is out. Here I have limited deployment limits, so it's a little unfortunate. You could probably put Lin down earlier, but I wanted to see if I could kill the Corrupted Knight. So as you see, like, that Archer Knight is kind of taking a lot of damage, but not dead after one skill cycle. so it's a little scary. He does die. And now the melee hammer bro is now moving really, really fast. And I'm just delaying to get Lin up. And once Lin is up, then I'm free. You keep Ashlock there. Ashlock will spawn camp the big caster guys that come out. Yeah, just put mines down to help Flametail out. And that's basically the map. Weight -2. Not very helpful. E2 Shaw, because why not? Right now, I am strong enough to do the boss, so I'm just not taking risks. I'm not going for emergency, not going for boss key, and yeah, just spending everything I can to keep moving. Split the plans because I don't need to re-roll. Doing the face-off just for some extra relics. Doesn't really matter. If I can do the third column, then great. If I can't, second column is still a relic, so. I think here, I think I tempted, yeah, Frost Nova and this thing. I think this one was kind of close. I kind of forgot Frost Nova during the transition to phase 2 is invincible. So yeah. Here I put Lin down and then Dorothy. Lin needs to charge her skill, so she's first. That actually saves me because, again, I forgot Frost Nova is invincible. She would have killed Lin, but because Dorothy's deployed second, she gets targeted before Lin. And here I need to save save Lin's skill for phase 2. So here, Lin's almost dead, but then she starts targeting Dorothy, and then Lin, with super attack speed and attack up, just destroys Frost Nova. This was D15, or if I wasn't as powerful, don't do column 3, just take the other way. I got plus physical damage, which is excellent. So Ashlock is really, really good now. I was hoping for Defender Voucher, didn't get it, it's okay. So I could have gone to the Wish Fulfilled and do some more fights, but I just want to get to the ending. Here I'm just seeing if there's anything particularly good that I really want. I want to conserve my ingots to maintain my attack speed, so. Here, I think I just take the Vanguard SP. It just makes your start way faster. Spot limit and attack speed. Charger. 20 Rubidium ingots. I make one to buff HP, and then I leave the rest of my thoughts to maintain my attack buff. And here I get like the worst debuff right before the final boss, which is minus 70% HP on deployment. Which is highly unfortunate because you basically want to use Gravel to bait out Fremont's attacks. And that's just way weaker. Everyone's way weaker. This is like literally the worst thing that could happen. But we're really strong. Here are the relics I got. I have lots of damage. I got the horn. I got lots of HP. So I'm feeling still pretty strong. So I'm not too worried. There was one time I forgot to spend the Inspire for the plus 30% HP, which made me really sad. That was one of my D15 runs and I still lost it. I had no chance of that run anyways. I wasn't strong enough. But that didn't help.
This shaft's got a complicated layout. Follow me.
Alright, so this fight, if you're strong enough with attacks, it kind of, you basically clear the left side. Dorothy here to clear the left side. You want to mine, the path the enemies are coming to help clear out the left side.
The slightest vibration can change the result.
Here, Fremont is weaker to physical, so Ashlock is going to basically do a lot of damage. You first bait
You really think you'll get
the
away?
attack there,
Yep, couple wings.
and then you just Ashlock Fremont down. You kind of want to do that as much as possible.
I promise that.
Here I put click down, trying to get her skill up to kill Fremont faster.
You really think you'll get it? The sand will reshape the land.
Yes, you have mines. You cleared a lot of the left side. You don't have to deal with them as much now.
Your orders. Reload. The slightest vibration can change the result.
So if we want to, phase 2 Fremont as soon as possible. Clear out all the units as much as possible.
The sand will reshape the land.
Only one I can actually clear is Ashlock. And I'm just gonna hope that Click, Dorothy, and everyone gets placed in a good position.
Stay down and you won't get hurt any worse. Can your eyes keep up?
And everyone got placed in a terrible position. Click is gonna die. Dorothy's gonna die. Flametail's also gonna die. So this is like the worst, but we kind of deal with it. It's okay. We didn't deploy Honeyberry, which is the key. We didn't have to deploy Honeyberry in the first phase. We could phase Fremont early, and now we have some room to do stuff that we want.
I know what to do. Hurry up. There's no time for you.
Scavenger should have faced up to clear Click out, to clear Shaw out, but this is fine. So we basically need cement to tank Fremont, and we're gonna have gravel bait Fremont's orbs again. And our main DPS is essentially going to be Lynn.
Enemies just feel like a shooting star. That's what they say. Hurry up, my rats. Remember, max deviation for each drill hole is 2 centimeters.
Okay, so cement being E1 is not ideal, but we kind of deal with it. Ashlock is in a great position to deal damage to Fremont. Lynn is still active, and the boss is dead. So now we can fully redeploy everyone, and they won't be caged. Yeah, and now we just deal with the rest of the map, which is really easy. We baited Boy Click, baited the rest of the drummer's shots with gravel. I think next we're gonna clear out Dorothy is what we want.
Any orders for me?
Yeah, so this run I was very powerful. Lots of attack buff and good amount of HP. So I've been attempting D15 runs. I think I spent like all last week trying to do D15. But like, it's super hard because some of the emergencies you can do, basically like the same emergencies you can't do in D12, for example, you still can't do in D15, or you still can do in D15. The only thing is like there are maps now where you cannot get the plans, and so that really weakens you in terms of the options you have to do things. So D15 is just a grind of getting the perfect run. Right now I'm only attempting ending 1. I don't even know how you're supposed to do ending 2 or ending 3. I think you need an even more god run for that. Ending 2, we don't have a puller, so it's hard to push Teresa's away from Teresa. So ending 2, I don't know how you're supposed to do. Ending 1 is also already really hard because Fremont just kills everyone. So yeah, this was my difficulty 12 Zalaknights IS5 run. Yeah, D12 is really, I mean, it wasn't like super easy, but it was very straightforward. You just kind of get the relics you want. As long as you figured out most of the maps out, you can do quite a few of them. There are only a few, well, there are several maps you can't do it as Zalak, and you really need to know which of those ones you can't take. You basically want to take as many emergencies as possible, but if there's an emergency that will kill you, don't take it. So, I have tried to steal from Cannot a few times, and it has never gone very well. I probably could have stolen from him this time, but I didn't want to risk it because I had such a good run going, and I knew I was powerful enough to do the ending anyways. So yeah, that's my commentary on D12 with Zalak. I will probably do more attempts on D15, trying to get a good Zalak clear. I do think it's probably possible, so look forward to that when it comes out. Alright, thanks for watching.